Hey, what's going on there, YouTube?
What's up out there, everybody?
It's SEL0320.
It's Joe Johnson 030.
Representing JVS, we are back for a review for Gotham, episode 14. This ball of mud and meanness. Just a quick disclaimer: this side of my face is all jacked. So if you hear me like talking and try to articulate my words, like I had some dental work done today.
Yeah, you got into a fight. I should see the other guy.
Anyway, I can't really talk as well, and then my lips kind of just like lumped over. So not only is Joe gonna kind of like push this to the forefront, but at the same time, Joe saw the beginning of the episode. I did not. But from what I saw towards the end, it was actually a pretty decent episode. What did you think about it?
I think.
Oh, this is our non-spoiler, by the way. You got a response.
Okay. Yeah. So this episode was great. Definitely a lot of. Not that much action happened in this episode, but there's a lot of mental kind of games that have been played in this episode. A lot of misdirection, a lot of mystery, a lot of what's that? A lot of us as viewers, we know more than what the characters know at this point. As far as characters like Nygma, Gordon. Penguin, so we get to see pretty much like we get to take like a third person perspective of like everything that's happening versus everybody else, you know, they're pretty much understanding things like as they go along. And so not only that, but we see what we see what Bruce Wayne is plotting, and also what the plan that Alfred, you know, wants to go about apprehending this Matches character. So there's a lot of things that the characters don't know, a lot of things that they're trying to like unravel as they go along. Yeah. But us as viewers, we're like watching everything as they unfold and everything's about to go down. We know everything's about to happen. But it's just interesting to watch these characters, you know, find different tidbits out. Yeah. So there's a lot of drama here. There's a lot of drama in this episode.
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw, the whole dynamic between Bruce and him trying to find his parents' killer, and finding like the person matched, he confronts a lot of interesting things along the way. He meets up with this random girl by the name of Jerry, and to me, she has some really close similarities to the Joker. I'm not sure if they were trying to pull that off or not. She did a good performance. As well as, even what I suspected last episode, Gordon is trying to help out Alfred and Bruce and trying to kind of stop Bruce. But I think the highlight for me was definitely like the confrontation of Bruce with his parents' killer. Like that whole dynamic and just the things that he learned coming out of that will define him. Like the last, I want to say 5 minutes of the show, they were so pivotal for him to be, you know, the Cape Crusader that we know him to be. It was so well done how they actually executed that. But then even Nygma's got some crazy stuff going on too.
Yeah, Nygma's got some crazy stuff going on with him. So I mean, going in this episode, you don't really see that much of Lee. And where Gordon and her left off, that doesn't really get addressed in this episode. So they're still kind of she made an appearance earlier in the episode where it was like her and Gordon had this awkward moment. A lot of unresolved issues were there, and after that you don't really see her character in this episode. Which is, to me, it didn't really bother me because this whole episode is really mainly focused on Bruce, and not only that, but also on the back burner you had Nygma and Penguin's character getting a lot of attention in their situation. So Penguin's, he's currently, you know, going under those mental tests and exams, pretty much that torture, and then Nygma's got some stuff going on where, you know, attention's being kind of looked towards him in his direction as far as, you know, a couple of missing persons, such as Miss Kringle. So, um, so that was interesting to watch. Like, and I mean, not really spoiling anything. You have to watch this episode. You have to watch this episode to kind of progress and kind of know what's going on in the future. So you definitely want to check this episode out. I mean, this episode, it was a couple of cool things as far as acting wise. I think Bruce did it. The guy who plays Bruce Wayne, the kid who plays Bruce Wayne, he did a really good job. Alfred, their performance was really good. I think, and the lady who played what's her name, Jerry. All three of those characters to me really did a good job as far as performance wise, as far as like the acting level.
Yeah, the actress's name was Lori Petty, and I agree with Joe. Like David Mazouz, I never know how to pronounce his last name, but the guy that plays Bruce Wayne, he does a lot of great acting things in this episode that define him as a solidified Bruce Wayne. I think he did a really standout performance. Without being too long, I think that even like there was an interesting altercation with Bruce and with Alfred, and it was some crazy stuff that went down. But for me, I guess episode, from what I saw, 8.5 out of 10. I think it was a defining moment for Bruce Wayne and the character as far as this actual show. Even like with Penguin, the way things actually resolve out. But I give it an 8.5 out of 10. If you want to know more information, we'll go into it more in the spoiler review. But what was your final review for it?
I give it a 9.
9 out of 10. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I definitely say this is something that you have to watch. It's one of those pivotal episodes.
I give it an 8.
What?
Yeah, I give it an 8.
That's a huge drop.
No, I mean it's a staple episode for the series, but there are definitely more episodes that I was just like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely a key moment. I'm not gonna take that away from the episode. This is definitely a key moment in the series. But I mean, as a whole entire episode, I think there were better episodes.
Alright, we'll be back in the spoiler for the review. Thanks everybody for watching. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.